online activity, and I'm also investing more in to do the virtual tour with the camera, so you can do the 360 pictures and stitch them all together, and so allow them to go in. But not that many people are going to make an offer sight unseen. So we have to wait a little bit. So I think there's a pause for sellers. There's also a pause for buyers. And if that equalizes, then it does not change the price too much. I mean, I'm sure there are some individual cases that people, they started to do construction on their house and they don't want to get stuck with two homes, and maybe they take a panic discount right now and lower it 10,000 and lower it 20,000. But I think that is more on an individual case. In general, I see more that there's a pause in everything. They stop selling and they stop buying, and probably depends on, nobody knows what's going to happen, but everything goes up in steps, then probably that will go in steps up too. Now, of course, it's always demand and supply. So if there's more buyers, say, okay, maybe some buyers made a decision about life. They said life is short. I don't want to get stuck in north again. I'll make the decision and I'm going down south and I buy a nice property in Naples or in Marco Island. So we might get more demand. Or people say, well, I'm scared and I'm going to stay here. And, so we don't know what's going to happen. But yeah. I don't see any price adjustments in general or something, only more, that there's less in the market is going on. There's not that much activities.
Yeah, no, I see that. I agree with you. I see that is coming, that more people is going to look for the Naples and Marco Island for the next, I don't know, they're already talking that maybe we have another corona,
yeah,
in fall. So I see, and I have talked with some people from the north, from the northeast. They say, I don't want to spend another, corona season over here. So I think that you may have an opportunity over there with coming soon.
Yeah.
What about rental, Jan-Johan? I know that you have a couple of rentals, the houses that you rent.
Yeah.
I imagine that it's on hold too, or?
Well, yeah, I have some properties that I rent out myself, or I own them, and also I help some clients, they own them. And of course, the concern is, I mean, you might have a good tenant, but if a tenant loses his or her job, what happens then? But knock on wood, so far they have. I mean, for me it was 1st of April, but all of them were able to pay on time. Well, maybe one had an issue and they decided to pay in 2 terms instead of the full amount on the first of the month. They paid half first and half 15th, which is fine. The next month is coming up right now. I mean, I talked to all the tenants that I, let's say, manage one-on-one to see what the situation is, and all of them have jobs, and so all of them told me that they're able to pay their rent also in May 1st. So hopefully that's going to happen. Now, I also have another property that is vacant. It's owned by somebody from Argentina. Initially, he wanted to sell it, but he decided now to rent it out and maybe sell it next year. I have a hard time to find tenants for that place. Normally, when I put out an advertising, I get, maybe 30 people that apply right now, and that happens that 30 people is maybe in 4 days or 5 days. And from the 30, I can probably take 3 that are, would qualify, and one of them will take it. But right now I have maybe 12 people over more than 1 month. Most of them don't qualify, but I think, tenants are in, similar panic mode. People that rent, they say, okay, I don't know if I have my job next month. Why would I pay first month, last month, and 1 month security? Maybe we should just stay in the little apartment where we are right now and see when things are better to make such a huge step to go to a house. But that's what I see here. And I assume you have similar situations there. People are very good tenants until they lose their jobs, and then they can't pay your rent anymore. How are you doing with tenants?
Well, Marines can tell you a little more, but let me ask you first. Yeah, Marines coming.
No, go ahead.
But tenants, but tourism, no. I mean, people that they are coming for
Oh,
mama.
no, everything was canceled
Okay.
by the governor. You know, the Airbnb. We also have Airbnbs. They're completely vacant. Normally they're fully booked. We got on those homes. Everything was canceled for April. Yeah.
So let's say if I want to go there and rent one of your property, I cannot do it.
Yeah, May 1st.
May 1st.
May 1st, it's open again. Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. May
And
1st is tomorrow.
You get a discount too. Yeah, you get a discount too.
Thank you. You are a good salesman, man.
I see some Airbnb owners that they started to panic, and they offered the home out of the sudden for annual rental. They say, okay, I step out of the Airbnb. So I out of a sudden, some of them, you know, because yeah, I know the market. But for me, I think it will catch up. You know, I think people will start when the beaches are open, and traveling is more allowed, and I think they will start renting again. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So how much is the discount, by the way? I'm gonna take a note here.
We can take that offline, Victor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, no, I have here actually Marinés is in the line, and Andres is in Miami, but they can tell you how we are doing. We are not doing so bad in April, but let's see what happened in May. Marinés, go ahead.
Yes, I was expecting more problems during April, but fortunately we got a pretty good response, and our tenants are paying the rent. The reduction of, if we compare March, that was a regular month, with April, I got in April 98% of the rent. It's only 2% less, and I think that's pretty good news.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what is going to happen during May, because some of the tenants, I have been receiving phone calls and emails telling me that they are losing their jobs. But let's see. I think that we will see some hit in the month of May, but we don't know yet.
Yeah. Well, so far so good, and I hope May is good too for you then, huh?
Yes. I don't know, Andres, how was his
Andres is on mute right now.
Okay.
Yeah, but here, well, in the commercial plaza, yes, we are having hard time with the commercial tenants.
Sure. Yeah.
Commercial tenant is a tough market right now because, you know, they rely on the income, and if they are closed or they cannot open, well, they cannot pay rent neither.
No. Yeah, you have such a beautiful facility over there, huh?
Yeah, you have to come.
Well, I was there already, you know. You remember? In your new office.
In the new office?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's true. But now it's
the kindergarten.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now it's much. Well, yes. We are. That's true. Yeah. Andres.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. No, we're talking about rentals, and we would like to.
No. I heard what Marinés said, and it's the same way here. I believe we were expecting a worse than what happened in April, and I believe most of the tenants were able to pay rent. Let's see what's going to happen in May, because some people are being calling and asking us for breaks, help, all kind of, we have received all kind of questions, but let's see what happens.
Yeah. But talking about the offices, because you have a different animal there, the people who are renting the offices.
Actually, I didn't expect, but I'm putting, I'm renting right now on a big space, and I was able to get a 5-year lease, so that's good. I have 2 other properties that are vacant, and so far most of these tenants have been paying. Some are paying like half, but I would say 90% of the people haven't called or asked for help.
Yeah. Well, the other important thing, Jan Johan, is that we have a great property manager. Marinés and Andres, they are great, you know, and that is a reason as well. Because nobody is doing, no, but to tell you the truth, nobody is doing like, well, Andres and Marinés. I mean, I have talked with other property managers, and I don't know, maybe we did a very good background check, etc. But or we are lucky, I don't know. But I believe that it is because Andres and Marinés.
Oh, I think you're right. Yeah.
The only thing that I notice is because everybody's at home, we have this much, you know, we have so many, you know, issues with the properties, you know, emergency calls, you know, so.
Yeah. So Renata is very busy.
Correct.
And with also, Jan Johan, we have Hillary. I don't know if Hillary is listen to me, but Hillary is in the accounting department for the homeowner associations and condominiums. And she's our Jamaican queen. She's from Jamaica. Have you done any project in Jamaica? I don't remember.
Yeah, I've been in Jamaica many times.
Kingston.
Yeah, Kingston most of the time. Always try to sell something. I think we only were able to sell some small pieces, but not the larger amounts,
Okay.
you know. But nice country, beautiful country. Yeah.
Yep. So Hillary, what is the delinquency if you remember approximately? Is it 10%, 15% so far for April?
For April, I would say about 10%. Because especially for like San Simeon, the people are holding out, and you know they're having issues with boards. So it's about 10% overall.
Yeah, which is also is not so bad. I mean,
it's not. So.
It's not. So that is, and in terms of real estate, yeah, everything is on hold. Actually, well, Emiliano is not here, but Emiliano did more rental for March than other month. And I know that, well, Luz is here also. She is a realtor. Hi, Luz. And she has been very active also with showing, right, Luz? And you close a couple of virtual closing as well.
Yes, I think that the renters are looking for places and they're moving. And in sales, it's difficult right now because for Brickell, for example, I have a lot of questions about price. You know, there's a lot of people asking to lower the price, to looking for opportunities. Yep. And I don't think the people is, they are expecting an opportunity right now. But there's a lot of work with rentals, I think. That's because they need to move. And they are looking for properties. We are showing a lot the vacant properties, no? But yeah. For the sales is right now, you know, they're waiting for an opportunity, and there's no opportunities right now, I think.
Yeah, but you did a couple of closing.
Yes, but I was bringing those closing before, so.
Okay.
That's fine.
And also, Jan Johan, just to share with you, we have here Alex. You know Alex, right? Alex Eduardo Castillo.
Yep.
Yeah, he has been working hard also, and actually he got a clear to close in 10 days. So if you need a load or a refi, what was the rate again, Alex?
Yeah, the rate was at 3%. It was a refi, no cash out. So yeah, I'm doing mortgages. So any mortgages that you have, I do all the state of Florida.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know if somebody else wants to ask a question to Jan Johan or to share something else. Ruben or... The idea was this, Jan Johan, just to have a conversation with you and connect together and see how you are doing over there, because the idea, you know, we have some client that they are looking to do some stuff over there, and we are working on those 2 lots. We submit the permits for the site, Well, yeah, it's a little on hold, but not forever. I mean, for
No.
yeah.
So how is did the crisis impact your work at the office? Because I assume your real estate office had to close too, right? Or
Yeah, well, we
work from home already, and you have all the tools ready.
yeah, everybody's working from home except me. I come here at the office every day. Well, there is always something to do, you know, like collect checks, sometimes deposit checks, pay bills, and the other tenant, they are finishing the tenant improvements. So sometimes there are deliveries, but mostly we work from home. Everything can be done from home, except a couple of things. Some checks, for instance, Hillary, we are managing a community that the checks can only be deposited in with an scanner that it is in the clubhouse. Because it has a static IP. This is a bank that they require that you have a static IP.
Yeah.
So the only way to do it is going to the clubhouse. That is the one that we have.
But that's still manageable, right? I mean.
Yeah. It's still manageable, and it's for us. I mean that we are coming from the technical, you know, industry. Is fine. For some people, it was tougher, but they are getting used to it.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I want to share that, you know, I work more on the east, on the coast, and a lot of buildings were not allowing showings. You were not able to show any apartment, and this week I was allowed to show an apartment as long as we were using masks and gloves. So,
which one?
Hidden Bay.
In Aventura.
In Aventura. So it's and parks are opening on Monday here in Aventura City. So I can see that it's starting to be more flexible, but I still have a couple of buildings which don't allow me to do showings. So that's very tough for us right now because they allow to move in, but they don't allow to show the apartment. So if somebody wants to move in, they have to rent the apartment without just looking them by pictures.
Yeah.
Which,
but show is like you just give access to them and
they don't allow you to go up.
Oh.
They don't even allow me to go and take pictures. Because I wanted to make a video, I mean, I have videos of some of my listing, but in particular that one, I didn't have a video because the tenant left in February when everything was starting, and they don't allow me to go in. So
can you do it with a robot? Maybe with a robot, you know.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, those cars, you know, those cars that remote control with the camera.
You have one of those?
No, but if it is a business, we can do it. I mean, it's a good business opportunity.
Yeah,
but I think that, and another thing, well, maybe Renata can say, I have an apartment which is the client bought the unit and it has a very ugly carpet, and they were in the middle of changing the carpet into laminate floors, and the city is closed. I mean, they accept all the to do the permits, but they are not doing the inspection, so we don't have the final inspection, and if we cannot move forward with the floors. So those things are not helping that much.
Okay.
Well, I think the governor just declared that they start opening, I think, on Monday, the state. So I don't know exactly all the details. So hopefully from Monday on, things start to open up and get better, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
But I invested in this 360 camera. I think I just bought one for $360, and then you can put those virtual walkthroughs together. You know, I mean, there's also very expensive equipment, but I talked to some other realtors, and I see a lot of realtors doing it right now. Just, you know, giving people an opportunity. You know, you have your 360 pictures and you stitch them together, and you can walk through like you do a virtual tour there. Huh?
Yeah, the Matterport.
Yeah, but that's the expensive one. I bought. Well, I forgot the name. I bought another one. It's coming on Monday, so I can give you the results when I have it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, Jan-Johan, thank you again.
Yeah.
Thank you to be with us today and give us, you know, your thoughts about the situation and the market over there. And I really hope that we can start to develop more business over there. And of course, you are my subject matter expert, like we used to say in Lucent, right?
Well, thanks to our work in Lucent, we can all work from home right now. So everybody who worked in telecom should be proud, huh? So, that's good. But no, thank you for the invitation. Who is actually also working on the client in Weston? Luz is? Are you?
Oh, it's Luz. Yeah, Luz
Okay.
is the. Actually, she lives in the same community.
Okay. Yeah.
Luz, unmute the. Yeah.
Yeah. So I do talk to them once in a while, you know, and of course they are also asking a lot of questions. What I think about the market, if the price is going down or going up, and I said, well, just hold on, keep calm, and maybe Luz, you and I can talk separately about how this is going to happen with this client and how we can help them. Okay.
I'm still in contact with them, and they are usually asking me those questions: how's the market? How are the prices?
Yeah.
Everything they want to know. So they will take time to make their decision to sell.
Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully they can start listing it maybe in 2 months or so when they feel comfortable. I'm
a very optimist, you know. I always answer that I'm very optimist, but they are taking their time. Yes, I think if they need to move, that's what's happening. People need to move, perhaps.
Yeah. Well, they don't need to. They want to, you know.
They want. Okay, that well. But here in Weston, there are some houses I'm seeing some houses are for sale listing nowadays. They are selling, not a lot, but there's some movement there.
Yeah.
It's easier when they are vacant, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
But they are selling and they are listing houses nowadays.
Yeah.
So we
see the same here, but it's not the same as it used to. It's
no. Of course.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Thank you, sir. Danke, Jen.
Yeah. You talk German to me. Don't do that. Yeah.
Well, is it the same thing? German and Dutch? No, it's not the same. Okay. No. Thank you, everybody, and I hope to see you soon, Jan-Johan.
Bye.
Stay safe. Stay healthy. Bye bye.